off to the north and off to the southwest. Just dealing with more clouds streaming in this morning. Your hour-by-hour forecast showing a cooler day ahead. And once again, just an isolated shower or storm not out of the question this morning and afternoon. Now here's Clay with a check of the roads this morning.
Thanks, Mallory. Here's a look at the big picture here so far this morning. It's been kind of a busy morning, really. They've had some accidents, and now we have an obstruction here on I-80. There's a new incident that I need to let you know about here. This is a brush fire that's at 11th Street and Locust Street, which is not too far away from Epley, where we had our first accident of the morning. So you can see delays here now on 11th Street on the northbound side. Not looking too bad so far on Locust Street, but it is a rather large brush fire, and I'll be able to show you a picture of that in just a second here. Abbott Drive at Pratt Court involved a shuttle bus earlier this morning. Several people were on board at the time, 2 injuries, and they are now in the cleanup stages of that accident. We'll have another check of your traffic coming up. Dave?
All right, thank you very much, Clay. 6:01 right now. We've been on the scene of breaking news all throughout daybreak this morning.
A fire at a large apartment complex in northwest Omaha. Our Ashley Richardson is live at the scene near 142nd and West Maple Road. What have you learned so far?
Yeah, Dave and Jennifer, we're learning a little bit more. We know that this fire started on the 3rd floor on the balcony, but officials say they don't know exactly the cause of it. But things so dangerous that the 3rd floor collapsed all the way to the 1st floor. Thankfully, though, no injuries to report. I did have a chance to speak with some of the residents as they were leaving their apartment earlier this morning, and they were able to grab just a few items with them when they left. But thankfully, no injuries. That's the good part about this. But the bad part, there's about 12 units in the building where people are displaced. That's about a quarter of the entire building. But flames so big, firefighters could see them arriving on scene. Now, some of the people telling me that they didn't hear the fire alarms this morning. So fire crews coming around, knocking on doors. Take a listen to what they had to say.
Yeah, our first thing's life safety. We have to get the people out. So our first job is to get in there and notify all the occupants and get them out and evacuate the building immediately.
But Red Cross was on scene earlier today, kind of helping out those residents that are displaced. There are still right now, the scene's kind of starting to dwindle down, people, crews leaving, but there's still a couple left here on scene just to monitor to make sure there's no hot spots or that flames don't pop up again. Reporting in West Omaha on your side, Ashley Richardson, 6 News.
All right, Ashley, thank you. Council Bluffs Police have a news conference scheduled 3 hours from now to provide more information about several deaths. One death is linked to a man who was shot and killed by law enforcement, which we told you about as breaking news yesterday morning. Pottawatomie County Sheriff's deputies say they tried to stop the driver of a pickup truck, but that driver took off, and someone fired a gun at officers during the pursuit. When the pickup crashed, police could see the driver with 2 guns, one pointed at them and one pointed at a female passengers. Officers attempted to convince the driver to put down his weapons.
That's 1 of 2. You need to put the second weapon on the pavement. And